Welcome back, Wolfpack, to lesson 5.8, equation of a circle. I showed this to you guys in class when we were doing our circle graphic organizer, and so we're just going to go a little bit more in depth into it. I am going to skip around a little bit because some of this I want to cover only in class. So that being said, example 1, we're not going to do on the video, we're going to do right in class. Let's move directly to standard equation of a circle. The standard equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And the center of the circle is hk. As you can see right here, hk is the center of a circle. X and y are a point on the circle, and r is the radius. So r is the radius. When you are writing the standard equation of a circle, you will always have parentheses x and some type of sign, plus parentheses y and some type of sign, and then equals. Okay, that's going to be there. So I don't want you to think that because your answer still has an x and a y in it, that you do not have the answer. The h and the k and the r will be replaced with numbers, but the x and the y will still be there. So let's do some examples. Example number 2, write the standard equation of the circle. Well, the first thing that you need to keep in mind is we got to find the center of the circle, and we need to know the radius of the circle. Okay, so the center of the circle is the very middle. Well, look at your graph. What are the coordinates of this graph? I can see it's counting by ones. So -1, -2, -3 on the x-axis, and -1, +1, +2 on the y-axis. So the center of your circle is -3, 2. Hopefully that's pretty easy to see by looking at the picture. The radius is from the center to the edge of the circle. Well, the center is right here, 1, 2. The radius is 2 units long. So now I'm going to write my equation of the circle. The standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. I'm going to replace my h, my k, and my r. So x minus my h is -3 squared plus y minus my k is 2 equals r, my r is 2 squared. X plus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 2 squared, which is 4. And that is your answer. That's all we need. You're not solving anything else. We simplified the double negative here. We simplified the 2 squared, and that's your answer. That's the equation of the circle. It has a center of -3, 2, and it has a radius of 2, so 2 squared is 4. So I don't need to say, well, it still has x and y's. I know it, but that's how you write the equation of a circle. So let's do another one. The center of the circle, I want you to write the coordinates down. What is the center of that circle? Hopefully you put 0, 0. And then what's the radius of that circle? Hopefully you put 2. So start off by writing the standard equation of a circle, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. X minus 0 is h plus y minus 0 for k equals 2 squared. Well, x minus 0 is just x, so this becomes x squared plus y minus 0 is just y, so that becomes y squared equals 4 because 2 squared is 4. This is the equation of that circle. Okay? That's it. I know it has x and y's, and that's totally allowable. Let's do example number 3. Write the standard equation of the circle with the given center and the given radius. Well, they already give it both to us. Those are the 2 things we need, and we have them. So start off by writing x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. You're going to replace, this is your h, this is your k, this is your r. x minus 5 squared plus y minus negative 8 squared equals 6 squared. And now our last step is simplify anything that needs to be simplified. X minus 5 squared plus y plus 8. So notice it now has a positive sign, which means the center was actually negative, because when we subtract a negative number, it becomes positive. Okay? And then equals 6 squared is 36. So x minus 5 squared plus y plus 8 squared, oh, forgot my squared sign, equals 36. Okay? We will do example B together. And we'll do example 4 and 5 together. Let's do example 6. Okay. So it says find the center and the radius of the circle with this equation, then graph it. So the standard equation is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Now I notice that this doesn't say negative 4. It says positive 4. So in order for it to become a positive 4, it must have been x minus negative 4. Okay, so my center is negative 4. And then it says y minus, so yep, I just take the 8. So the center of my circle is negative 4, 8. And notice this graph is counting by 2s. So negative 2, negative 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. Here's the center of my circle. And again, I knew it was a negative 4 because if you look, let's see if I can erase without erasing everything. My equation they gave me says a plus 4. And our equation is supposed to have a minus sign. So in order for it to become a positive number, h must have been negative, because when I subtract a negative number, it becomes positive. Just like we did on previous problems, we subtracted the negative 3 right here, and so it became a positive 3. So the number itself was negative, and when we subtracted that negative number, it became a positive number. Okay? So there's my center. Well, now I need to know how big to graph the circle. Well, r squared is the radius. I know that r squared equals 36. Well, I don't need r squared, I just need r. So the square root of r and the square root of 36, r equals 6. So I need a radius that's 6 units long, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. And I do that because you have to draw a circle going through all those radius. Oh, and I sometimes stink at it. But you just do your best to make sure it looks like a circle and not a square. There's your circle, to the best of your ability. Okay, so we found the center. I should have written the word center, I apologize. We found the center. We found of negative 4, 8. We found the radius, and we graphed the circle. That's that. Okay, that being said, I want to go back now to number 4. Determine the diameter of the circle with that equation. Well, diameter is related to radius. I know the standard equation of my circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals 49, but equals r squared. So in this problem, r squared is equal to 49. Because r squared is 49. When they simplified out r, it was 49. That means r is 7, because the square root of 49 is 7. Well, they did not ask for the diameter, the radius, they asked for the diameter. The diameter is the radius times 2, which means it's 7 times 2. So the diameter is 14. Diameter is 14. So as a recap, we are going to do 3B in class. We will do 5 in class. And then we will do 7 and 8 in class. Okay, if you have any questions at all, please make sure you're writing them on the margins. Again, I want to know what you need help on, and if you don't ask me the questions, I do not know. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you next class period.